Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 live on Channels Television Lagos. A quick reminder of our top stories now. ECOWAS leaders adopt symbol for the proposed regional single currency at the 56th ordinary session in Abuja expressed concern over continued activities of terrorists in the region. Residents of Ekiti farming community raised concern over the hoisting of a flag in their area by persons suspected to be herders. Fear grips communities in Benue, Taraba and Nasarawa states as military begins gradual withdrawal of troops of Operation Real Stroke from the three states. And death toll rises as fires sweep across three states in Australia as fire officials continue to fight the blaze. For more information on our top stories and others, please visit our website. It's channelstv.com. youtube.com/channelsweb has videos of our shows. It's a few days to Christmas, and officers and men of the Adamawa Taraba Command of the Nigeria Customs Service, in collaboration with other security agencies, have raided Mubi market in search of foreign rice and other contraband. The raid, which was led by the comptroller Kamaruddin Olumo, resulted in the seizure of many bags of foreign rice and the arrest of 3 suspects.
We were able to evacuate large quantity of rice, and this is a clear signal to smugglers that we are covered by law. We are being backed up by law. Section 147 of Customs and Excise Management Act has given us the power to enter or search premises or places day or night, to break and enter, break doors, break windows, make arrests. We are covered, in fact, without warrant. And that's exactly what we did today. And we'll continue to do that, so that this will serve as a clear warning to smugglers that there will be no hiding place for smugglers. If you think you've beaten us at the border, we will meet you either in your various homes or the markets.
Most of the people that you are seeing here, they are contributing like 200,000, 100,000, 300,000, 200,000 to go and buy this rice for sale, to sell it. If they sell it, they are getting like 200, 300 per bag. But today they packed it all. What does that mean? This unfair to us. Before they ban this thing, or they to carry this thing, they have to produce something to us reasonable.
From Adamawa State, we move down south to Delta, where motorists plying the Asaba-Onitsha Expressway are appealing to the federal government to increase the pace of work on the second Niger Bridge to ease movement into the eastern part of the country. Some of the commuters who spoke with Channels Television lament the long hours spent on the road due to the heavy influx of people ahead of the Christmas and New Year festivities.
Delta State is one of the oil-producing states in Nigeria, situated in the south-south geopolitical zone with a population of over 4 million people. Less than a week to Christmas, residents are already in the mood for the celebration. But the traffic situation is not looking good, and some are resorting to trekking. Commuters traveling out of the state are stuck on the Asaba-Onitsha Expressway due to the high number of vehicles going to the east through Onitsha. The good luck comes with a struggle as motorists try to maneuver their way through the narrow Onitsha head bridge to the eastern part of the country, a situation many motorists describe as a nightmare.
This traffic, since 7 hours, so you know where I started? From Coca.
We're still experiencing the same. We have been here since 3 hours. So it's terrible. So we just pray that government can do something. I mean, it's unacceptable.
But what is causing the go slow? You deserve second bridge. That they are working on it, but they have to be fast.
But the Federal Road Safety Corps and other security officials seem to be making the best of their efforts.
Here is very wide. air bridge is very narrow. So if they maintain 3 here, when they get to the air bridge, it's reduced to 1, maximum of 2. And that's why we are having this problem that we are having now. We are not ready to leave this point until when we see or notice that people enjoy the comfort that they deserve.
There are expectations that more vehicles will ply this route as the Yuletide draws even closer. But commuters have been asked to exercise patience and caution and restraint in order to help the security operatives ensure a smooth flow of traffic.
But it's not only those travelling by road that are lamenting. Air travellers are also groaning as domestic flight tickets have risen by over 100% in the last few weeks. An average domestic flight ticket on the Lagos-Abuja route, which sold between 25,000 and 34,000 naira for economy class, has risen to 54,000 naira. Our correspondent Bukola Jo Kitumbi now reports.
Within the domestic terminals, the ticketing area bustles with energy as passengers scrabble for seats available on their routes.
That time of the year when airlines can actually make some money in the business that comes with a low profit margin. The domestic travelers are mostly affected by the surge in ticket prices.
A protocol officer with one of the airlines says tickets to the southeastern part of the country is sold out.
Most of the airlines are fully booked, especially those that are going to the eastern side. So some of them are looking for tomorrow. Even the tomorrow flights, many of them are fully booked. Before, you can get ticket 35,000, 27,000, highest 40,000. One way is 54,000, Lagos to Abuja.
Passengers corroborate this, describing the increases in price in the last few weeks.
I picked a ticket from Owerri coming to Lagos. That was 26,500. As of that, our return ticket was 46 something. As of Monday last week, that was when I picked the ticket. So now that we've missed the flight of yesterday, I'm now made to buy a ticket of 59,700.
I used to get it 21, 22, so but now it's 24.5. The last time I flew, that was like 2 weeks ago, so it was better.
This family has been crisscrossing the time zones for the past 2 days. Getting back home to Nigeria is heartwarming, but authorities must cater to luggage.
The only thing I would love to see change is the handling of the baggages. It's so difficult. When you come out, you're coming out so energized. In fact, come back with the children, grandchildren. But when you come to the area of baggage claim and the rest of them, or immigration, you begin to get stalled.
The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority's Consumer Department says most operating aircraft in the domestic market have gone for checks, so the high demand for few seats available is driving prices to the sky. Bukola Jo Kitumbi, Channels Television News.
More stories now. The Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources believes that tackling the problems and harnessing the potentials in the agricultural sector requires renovation, and he says that the sure way to achieve this is the application of knowledge. The Minister, Sani Nanono, is also advocating for more agricultural research centres in tertiary institutions across the country. Our correspondent Idris Jibrin now reports.
Established in 2012, Bayero University Kano Center for Dryland Agriculture is primarily meant to build human resource capacity and generate sustainable agricultural technologies for increased crops and livestock productivity in the dryland region of West and Central Africa. Drylands in Africa cover 43%, equivalent to 12,933 square kilometers of the total land area of Africa, with its inhabitants as the poorest in the world.
We are already in excess of 200 million people in this country. That Nigeria also create a buffer zone with the West African sub-region. So if we are going to estimate what we eat, probably eat one side on that to feed other neighbors. So it is an enormous tax, and it is important for all the research institutions in this country as a matter of right to demand resources, but also to work seriously.
The center, which is already open to students, is equipped with laboratories for research on soil and plants, food and cultural technologies analysis with facilities for drip and sprinkler irrigation, fertigation in field, and control environment crop production.
The center has so far enrolled students from 11 countries within West Africa and beyond for master's and PhD programs in 4 thematic areas relevant to the region.
The minister, in the company of other officials of the center, took a tour of the 22 hectares farm, which contained screen house and research water reservoir for all year round. And one of the observations from the tour is the need to expand to accommodate more students.
Even though we are getting money, it's always never enough. There are more things to do. We wish we can expand beyond what we are doing to touch the lives of millions of people across the sub-region.
Presently, the center has the capacity to train over 1,000 students at once, but requires assistance in providing high-level technology-driven agricultural production and post-harvest practices. Idris Jubrin, Channels Television News.
From agricultural concerns, we'll move on to the environment, where amidst growing concerns on the impact of climate change in Gombe State, the state government has deployed 27,000 youths under its tree planting campaign to nurture and grow tree seedlings across the state. Under the initiative, also known as Gombe Goes Green, the state government is targeting to plant 4 million seedlings within 4 years to mitigate the effects of deforestation and desertification.
Gombe is an agrarian state where almost 90% of its population are farmers. Increased agricultural activities, road and infrastructural development have led to indiscriminate felling of trees and other man-made activities, leaving a damaging impact on the environment. The state government believes that if the trend is not checked, the environment will continue to be hostile to humanity. From Duku local government area, where the Gombe Goes Green initiative began, the tree planting campaign is now extended to other local government areas of the state. 27,000 young men and women enrolled for this mission are set to be deployed.
With the plan of the Gombe Goes Green project, I hereby direct that all the 27,000 beneficiaries be deployed to the 3G program so as to nurture these trees through watering and proper management. This shows our commitment towards designing and implementing programs that have immediate impact on the lives of our people and the control of our climate and our environment.
Although targeted at protecting the environment, the initiative is also a means of tackling youth unemployment. The beneficiaries are upbeat about the project.
Through this program, many of us have gone back to school. We can now help ourselves, our parents, and others. We are pleading with the governor to initiate more of such programs so that more people will benefit.
We have 27,000 beneficiaries coming from the nooks and crannies of Gombe State, from every political unit, polling unit around the state. It tells you that the governor is interested in the spread, and he has talked with the partners, and they are very much ready to support him. So this program has come to say, and Gombe will go green.
The Gombe Goes Green campaign was initiated at the inception of the present administration. According to the state government, it is aligned to the objectives of Gombe State youth employment and social support operations.
When the news at 10 returns, Sierra Leonean government announces plans to kickstart currency swap deal with Nigeria. That's some business news. Join us again.